everybody, welcome back. In this video, we are looking at the Saturday NBA slate. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy Saturday to everybody watching. We have 8 games tonight, starting at 7 o'clock, so let's get into it. It was a great day of NBA yesterday. If you guys watched the updated video that I posted, it was straight from that video, the core, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyra Lewis, James Johnson, Giannis, Capella, and Bogdanovic. Other two spots filled it with Siakam and Kevin Huerter. Put up 344.5 on DraftKings and FanDuel. 366.8. Good night on FanDuel. Could have been a huge night if the Warriors didn't get blown out and Oubre played more than like 16 minutes. But Teo Maledon got him at 0.5% owned, putting up 40 plus. Fun night of NBA. Let's keep it going tonight. So let's get right into it. As always, hit the like button if you guys enjoy these videos. Subscribe. You can check out the website. Links in the description. Check out Twitter for updates. And let's get started. So point guard options, it's Westbrook is 11-1. Don't know what's happening with Beal. I thought he would have been back like a couple games ago. He's missed like 3 or 4 games in a row now. Don't really know to project him to be in or out. So we'll just have to take a wait and see approach. It is the first game on the night, so we'll know that before lock. But if there is no Beal, then you can play Westbrook. You can play Luka anyways. He's only 10-6. I like him. I like Westbrook more than Luka if there is no Beal. Lillard at 99, I probably won't get to him at that price tag on a back-to-back. I like Fox a little bit. He's on a back-to-back as well. His price tag has kind of dipped a little bit down to $8,900. So he's a guy that I could take a shot on if Beal plays, because then that would make Westbrook not that appealing. Donovan Mitchell looks better tonight because Conley's been resting on back-to-back, so you would expect that to be the case again today. So you get a lot of minutes for Donovan Mitchell. Simmons 87. I just haven't been playing Simmons like at all, and it's been working out really good. He always gets some ownership because Embiid is out, but Embiid is questionable, so there's a chance he plays today, so that makes Simmons look even worse. I'm looking at some cheaper options here. You have Colin Sexton at $7,200. The Cavs shorthanded once again, just in general, so you'll see Colin Sexton play a lot of minutes at guard position. You have Edwards 73. If Embiid is in, that will make it definitely a lot tougher for the Timberwolves to get some things done in the paint. And he's 73, so he's not super affordable. He had a great game yesterday, but I think I'll probably pass on a back-to-back. Brogdon got scratched last night, so who knows if he plays today or not. Conley, shouldn't expect him to play. Then we have Halliburton and Clarkson. Clarkson's always done great without, whenever he's given some more minutes, and you would expect him to get those more minutes tonight without Mike Conley. So I do like Clarkson. I like Maledon. He's a pretty fun player to watch. I went back to him after his 3 of 16 performance yesterday, and he put up, he shot 5 of 7 from 3, 10 of 18 from the field. He's just a little bit still nicely priced, $6,000. He just probably won't get that much ownership. The matchup is good against Portland. And right now, we don't have a lot of guys that stick out at the top unless we get some more injury news. So until we get some of that news, I definitely don't mind going on him at $6,000. Rubio also missed yesterday's game. We'll see if he plays tonight or not. That's going to be a big piece of news. And then for value, you have Saban Lee, but it was Josh Jackson's season last game. He's 5,400 now. And then Diallo missed last game. He's back. He's 4,900, so he will get some more minutes today. Looking at the Detroit side, see if they're still without Magruder and some of those guys at the wings. Well, it's mainly just Magruder. So Magruder's already ruled out. You have Ellington is there, but Diallo should still get some good minutes, so I definitely like him at that price tag. Shooting guard options, take a wait-and-see approach on Beal. Mitchell looks appealing, but he is expensive at $8,800. Looking at some cheaper plays at this position, I like going to Joe Ingles at $5,700. Should jump into the starting lineup. He's been pretty poor the last couple games, but this is a spot where this game is close. He should, which definitely couldn't also chance it doesn't stay close because Orlando is just so beat up. But he should get some good minutes tonight in place of Mike Conley. Speed's already priced up, so he's not appealing. I think you could look to Josh Richardson against the Wizards just because he still plays a lot of minutes. He can get you some blocks, steals, and get you some open threes. But I will probably see if Maledon shooting guard, point guard. Clarkson is just point guard, I think. He's shooting guard. I'll put Clarkson in here, 6,100. Small forward, it's Jimmy Butler at 9,000 looks appealing against Cleveland. That's a nice price tag. I like him more than Ben Simmons. I like him more than Tobias. especially if Embiid plays. That makes Simmons and Tobias look a lot worse. DeRozan looks appealing at 8K. I like him more than Middleton. I like him more than Jeremy Grant. I like him more than Edwards. Ross questionable, so if he's out, that makes him even more limited. You'll probably see more minutes for Otto Porter, see more minutes for Dwayne Bacon, but this matchup is definitely not the best for the team against the Jazz. And then you have like Pokuveski at only 5,100. He's been playing good for the team, been playing more minutes, and he's productive. Please, when he's out there, shoots threes, he can hit some shots, and he is aggressive. So he's the guy that you can look to on the Thunder side. And then it's Diallo as a value play at just 4,900 bucks. He missed last game, but before that he played 26 minutes. He's just going to continue to get some more involvement in the offense. I'd like him at that price tag right now. Just looking at the 4K options, he looks a lot better than like Ennis, Danny Green, Richardson, McDaniels. Diallo gives you some more upside and has opportunities, unlike some of those guys. So he's going to be the guy I put in at small forward. Power forward is Julius Randle at 94. But I love Giannis again today after that dominant performance last night, where definitely said like nobody could slow him down on the paint on the Blazer side, and he shot like he was like 14 of 16, 17 of 19 or something ridiculous for much of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back in here. Definitely going to be the spot and the position where I think you can spend up for. Other guys that look appealing are like Covington, 6,500. You have Bogdanovich, 5,400 if you wanted to get to another piece. On the Thunder side, I like Pokuveski just because he's affordable, can get you 6, 7x without having to go nuts. And that's it. There's not really a cheap play that I'm looking at. Center options, it's Cat on a back-to-back, but him against Embiid, that will be a fun show. I will probably fade Cat against Embiid if he plays. And then if Embiid plays, I love the spot for him, but I just don't know how many minutes he'll play. And this game also is a spot where they might not need him out there for the whole thing. So because of that, I will probably look elsewhere at center. I'm looking at, or maybe you can look to Porzingis against Washington. He's been playing a lot better. Bam is nicely priced against Cleveland at 8,500. The Cavs are still super shorthanded, so it's a spot where we can go with some more value. At the positioning, look to like Hartenstein, 4,300 bucks. Dean Wade, 4,800 bucks, and even Kevin Love played like 20 minutes. He's 5,300. I don't think he'll get a huge jump, but going up against Miami, maybe you'll get some like 25 minutes tonight. Then you also have Jakob Poeltl at 6,200. He's been playing a lot. He's been playing great for the Spurs recently. But I will go with Hartenstein at 4,300 just because he's still affordable. You still expect him to get you like at least like 20, 25 minutes. He was in foul trouble against Philly, so he only played 20 minutes in that one, but was productive out there. 27 DraftKings points. Price tag is still nice, and they really don't have any other big besides like Kevin Love and then Dean Wade. But Hartenstein is a true center on the team. And then last but not least, at the guard position, you can go up for some of these Pacers. They could be without Sabonis. I don't think Sabonis will play on a after he left an ankle injury on a back-to-back. I really don't know about Brogdon or Jeremy Lamb, but you can look to like McDermott as a value play, Justin Holiday as a value play. But I think if those guys are out, it's going to benefit a few pieces. It's going to benefit definitely benefit Karis LeVert, and it's going to benefit Miles Turner a bit. It's 5,900, but I'm just going to go ahead and put in Karis LeVert at 72. Assuming at least like one of Brogdon and Sabonis are out, maybe both of them are out, and LeVert gets a ton of usage. So these are the 6 pieces I'm looking at. As of 8:44 in the morning, let's look at FanDuel. Well, here, looking at point guard, it's Westbrook, Luka, Fox as your top end guys. Simmons is down to 78, so he could be worthy of a shot on FanDuel, but you also have some cheaper plays like a Teo Maledon. I love watching him. I think he's going to be a very good player in the years to come. He just looks like a potential like star. Like Maledon at 5,900. I like if there's no Rubio, you can look to McLaughlin, but it's Clarkson as another value piece. I'll put in Clarkson 5,400. Shooting guard, it's Donovan Mitchell 8,800. It's like DeRozan 8K. LeVert at 71, assuming that they're a bit shorthanded tonight. You have Diallo at 61, so he's better on DraftKings by a lot. Halliburton looks better than Diallo. Ingles looks better than Diallo. I'm going to go ahead and put in LeVert. Small forward, we have Butler at 91, that's a really nice price tag on Jimmy Butler. They can go cheaper for like a Chris Middleton or maybe a Buddy Hield at 5,800. If the Magic are without Terrence Ross, that would make like Ennis look better at 4,800. He looks fine anyways. He's playing like pretty good minutes for the team. Sometimes he's inconsistent. 4,800, he can probably get you some value at that position. You can look to like Justin Holiday at 4K if they're super short-handed. He'll definitely get some extra minutes for the team. Beal, you definitely can look to like a Rui Hachimura or a Denny Avdia. So right now it's kind of a position where I think I'll take like kind of have to wait on some news. I'll put in Bogdanovich just because even though I don't never really play Bogdanovich, I mean, looking at this range, he probably looks similar to like everybody in this range: Porter, Bay, Johnson, Richardson, Anthony, Ennis. The matchup is a lot better for Bogdanovich, and without Conley, we'll get some more shots to go around. Power forward, it's Giannis at the top. He's going to be the guy that I want to get to pay up for. I like Randall at 9K. You can look to like Jeremy Grant, who's only 6,700. You can look to Pokuveski at 50 or 5,600. And for value, it's like Hartenstein, Dean Wade, Kevin Love is probably worthy of a shot at only 4,500. But I think Hartenstein is really cheap. 4,300 for Hartenstein. And then center, last but not least, it's Embiid and Cat at the top. They're both expensive, as you would expect. And then for cheaper plays, it's Moses Brown, 7,300. It's Pirtle, 6,800. And then you have Turner, 64. Plumlee, Cantor, if they decide to hold Nurkic out on a back-to-back, that would make Cantor look a lot better. So at center, if you're looking at some cheaper plays, it's like maybe Moses Brown. He's like a value play. He's had a pretty bad game, only 1 point last night against Phoenix, but they got blown out. It was Theo Maladon. He kind of saved them and kind of kept them in the game, or else he probably would have lost by like 50, similar to the Warriors. I'll put him in for now. I think we can upgrade or downgrade depending on news that we get later. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck tonight, and see you all later.